if you've been having any problems with your radiators coming on since putting your heating on, or you can not get the radiators to turn off, possibly a problem with your thermostatic radiator valve. I've had 2 this week, exactly the same problem, so I'm sure there's people out there that have had the same problem. So take the head off, unscrew it anti-clockwise, and underneath you'll see this little pin which is prone to getting stuck. It gets dirt and muck in there and it just needs freeing off. As you can see, with a pair of grips I can pull it out. On this occasion it was stuck down, so pulled it out, and you can see now how it should be moving, but that is all stuck and not freeing correctly. This is an example in the same house. I mean, you can go and have a look at one of your radiators, unscrew anti-clockwise, and have a little look at one how it should be working. So if you see there that little pin, it should just pop out nice and freely. You push it in. When it's pushed in, the radiator will be turned off, and when it's out, the radiator will be on. So this is another example of one that's working as it should. Took the head off quite easily. Just unscrew the head. Only hand tight when you put the head back on or off. So shouldn't need a spanner to take the head off. Again, get a nice flat surface so you're not slipping off the pin. Yeah, as I've done now, and just give it a little push in and out, and that is working fine. Your radiator will come on and off as and when you turn the thermostatic radiator valve. So, solution, bit of WD-40. That's all I had on this day. There are probably better lubricants to use. After this one, I did go and buy some from Toolstation. It was called, this is the one from Toolstation, AC90, and I've got my little sprout as well, so I can get it right into where the pin is. Really good lubricant, so get some of that sprayed on, and basically just need to work a little bit of that lubricant into where that pin is. So keep spraying a bit of lubricant in. As you can see, I've pushed the pin in there, but it's still just sticking down. And if it's sticking down, then the radiators, if that pin's stuck down and not coming back up, your radiator's not going to come on. So yeah, it's moving with the grippers, but it's not doing it on its own, which it needs to. So again, just up and down with a pair of grips, work a bit of lubricant in there. If you just wipe any excess off, and just keep spraying a little bit more in as and when, and just keep pushing the pin up and down, and eventually it will free up. Once that's free, and it basically, you need to be able to push it down. It needs to come back up on its own, and once it's doing that, you should be okay. But it's a quick, easy, it's not going to cost you any money. It's not going to cost you, the price of a plumber to come out and do this for you. It's an easy job, bit of lubricant, and probably 5 minutes of your time. So yeah, push that pin down. Yeah, we're just about getting there now. Look, it's starting to come up on its own. So just wipe the excess off. Putting your head back on, I always put it onto the maximum setting first, because that is basically the little section in the middle of that head now is up. So when you screw that on, it shouldn't actually touch the pin. So as you screw that on in maximum, the pin should stay pushed out, and obviously radiator will be on now. And then as you screw that head down to like minimum, like number 1 or frost setting, like as I'm doing there, that's pushing the pin down.